Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday. What day is it today again? The 21st. And why are you not? I was just gonna be super excited until we got some news. Yeah, we got some news. Anyways, hey Toby, hi bro, long time. Riker Cantillon, hello my friend, hello bro. Hey Apex. Oh, did I forget to do that? That might be the case. Then I'm like, we're suffering over nothing. No. You see the steering wheel? I got the Volvo back, baby. The Volvo is back. Not only back, but it's super back. This is the Volvo S60R steering wheel. So if you see, there's a small difference between this one and the other one that I had before. This has been, sitting in my stash here forever. This one has this nice different leather pattern here with the grip, like the sport grip here. You can feel it. I mean, you can't feel it, but you can see it has a different, pattern here, and the leather is brand new. This steering wheel was a find, and it was super easy to make it work here with Moza. Now, the only thing that I don't know why, maybe my battery is dead, is my buttons, because now it's battery operated, as where before it was not battery operated. Yeah, I think the battery may be down. But I see the light on. Super strange. It was working yesterday night when I when I went to bed, like literally. I'll put the truck wheel later. I just want to make sure that this one is working in American Truck Simulator as well, because I didn't test an American truck, but it should be. Let me let it go for a second, because now it has to be battery operated. You can see the battery here. This is the ESP32, and now you don't see the Fanatec board anymore, because we don't need a Fanatec board anymore. All we need is the just the ESP32 connected to the base with the quick release, and it works. I mean, it's supposed to work, right? Because it's not turning on. Maybe let me check the other battery, because I bought a charger for this thing, this little thing here. Now the tilted is it's not different. The tilt is the same. The truck. Yeah, the tilt is the same. It doesn't change the tilt angle with the with that. Let me just check the other battery here. Yeah, it's the battery. Great. It went dead overnight. Amazing. I think we can keep this one for now. I'm just gonna get my zip tie for later, so it doesn't fall off, because I want to get my steering wheel a little bit today of usage. But obviously I had to run out of battery overnight. we're going to do. We're gonna take this one out. I'm gonna find a more definitive way to kind of put the battery in and out. For now, this will do. And then we gotta find a new position for this battery. Problem with this battery, it's huge. And I wanted it disconnected so I don't pull any wires. Nothing happened. I'm just let me pull out the zoom here. I'm just putting the battery on this the steering wheel. I made it work yesterday, and my battery ran out overnight while I was testing. Is this a good angle? My USB cable here is a little weird too. Yeah, this is not my first. This is one of my first steering wheels, so I didn't make it super nice and tidy. You should see the BMW one. That one is perfect. I think I'm gonna try here. Hey PCD, how you doing, man? I'm just putting the battery on the new Volvo steering wheel. Now it's working with Moza, the buttons and everything. I just ran out of the other battery overnight, and they're different styles. Like this battery here is the one that was here before. I mean yesterday, and it ran out. So if I plug it in, not enough to connect. The ESP32 doesn't connect here on the computer. I got a charger because I want to keep this battery here. This battery is smaller and, you know, a little easier to than this one. It's the big one. Just gonna put maybe this also. I'm gonna move it up. Thank you, Apex. Yeah, I mean, it's a pleasure for me, man. Truly, I enjoyed this. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. last night making the steering wheel work. I truly enjoy, man. I truly do. Make sure that this is gonna fit. Because the problem is, then I gotta slide the cover. Yeah, I'll just do something for now that will hold, and then later I'll finish later, so it doesn't rock around the whole thing. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Yeah, I hope it closes. Let's see if it's gonna close, and let's connect the battery, and boom, close. Okay, battery connected. Why is it not? Oh, gotta turn it on. There we go. Okay, connected. We got button. And hopefully it will close, because now I got this around. Yeah, perfect, like it never happened. We're gonna put the truck wheel also to play. I'm just gonna start a little bit here. Moza, man, is treating me fine. I love it so far. I was playing last night overnight, like it was almost 1 p.m. 1 a.m. and I was playing here in the simulator yesterday, driving in Nordschleife with this steering wheel, and man, the feeling is so great. Because yeah, Fanatec was great. I'm not gonna just throw shade at them, you know, their quality is good, but this is just as good, if not better, because Fanatec's on my Volvo steering wheel had a problem. So on the Volvo steering wheel, the problem was the board it was the first steering wheel I ever bought, and that steering wheel was a very cheap one, And Fanatec just kind of doesn't let you use the whole 12 Newton meters. So that particular steering wheel did not work with 12. It worked only with 8 Newton meters, which is ridiculous in my opinion. They're not only closing their ecosystem so you cannot use steering wheels from other places, but they're also limiting the force if you don't use the correct steering wheel. I mean, come on. Just, you know, ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Get this engine started. Put the volume up because I was playing in the Assetto Corsa, so I lowered the volume a little bit. And now the buttons are working back, so I can change the Apple CarPlay there. I have the cruise control here. I have the directional D-pads in the back here, and it's all working with the quick release. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I am happy, and let's get moving. What I was gonna do? I was gonna do something, but I forgot now. We'll do it later. Parking brake. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive a little bit, and I think, oh, I was gonna check if Moza automatically detected. I think it did, because I turned the automatic. There it is. Oh yeah, 1800. Yo, Noah. Nice. The Volvo steering wheel is back. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't drive with this one here yet. I like the weight of the Volvo steering wheel. It's like literally heavy. Yeah, I like this. Especially this one. This one is different than the one that was here before, the Volvo one. I don't know if you noticed, Apex. The little, you know, grab handles here, the little grab thing here, it's different from the stock, like, simple. It is stock, but it's not the base model steering wheel. This is the more expensive S60R one. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. We're gonna drive just a little bit because I like the truck one. We're gonna do trucking with the truck steering wheel. But yeah, and sometimes we're gonna drive with this one. I really like it. And you can see that the feedback is stronger. I will have to reduce the shake because it shakes a lot now. It shakes pretty cool, but it's a little bit too much. Yes, 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 yes. We got steering wheel. Now, the only thing that I would... Okay, we can't... No, we can't. We have to stop at the weigh station, so we gotta take this exit. The only thing that with the Volvo steering... Not here. With the Volvo steering wheel is not perfect in the Moza setup right now is the distance from the stock. So the stock is a little farther back, so it takes a little bit of a reach here. Just maybe if it was an inch closer, that'd be better. But I mean, I'm being like a super, you know. Thank you, Wade. All right, and I have my enter button here in the back. Do I? Why is it not entering? Oh, come on, really? Is the button problem or? Yeah, bear with me, guys. I literally made this work last night, so bear with me for a second. I'm gonna test the button here. Select all. All right. Or did it? No, the button is working, so that's not it. Where is it? Why is it not show? Oh, I think I had to restart and it's not working. That's why. There we go. Now it's there. It wasn't started when it started. I think now it's gonna work. I don't have to test anything. It's just gonna work. Nope. Obviously. How much did it cost totally? I mean the sim, $700, man. $700 will get you now. What in the world? Oh, it's not that one. It down here. Up, down, left, and right. Enter. It is enter. Oh, I changed it. That's why. I changed the mapping. Silly guy. Yeah, I have to put a secondary because I changed for the truck steering wheel. So the game selection. Activate. So we got num divide and we got joystick button 7. So we're gonna have this one. There we go. Buttons were working, just not my head. Enter. There we go. Yes. All good now. For the 10th time. Try again. And the truck is much lighter. What am I carrying? I don't remember. Yeah, what was I carrying? Yeah, I changed that button as well, so I don't have that one anymore. For the information stuff. And the sun is setting in the game. Hello guys, welcome. Now finally I'm able to kind of talk a little easier. Welcome to the live stream. Today is Wednesday, January 21st, and on Wednesdays we play American Truck Simulator. So American Truck Simulator is a pretty cool game, obviously in America. We're gonna stop for fuel real soon, so the gauges are working, and we're gonna get some diesel engine for our truck here. We are going to Houston. No, that's our destination? Or, yeah, that's the destination. We're going to Houston, Texas. We're probably in Texas right now because we are only 130 miles away from our destination. So, welcome to the live stream. Relax, put your seatbelt on, and let's go. Speed limit here in Texas is way better. 75 miles an hour we can drive with this, you know, beautiful truck. PCD, thanks man. No work today? Oh, nice, Julia. I wish I didn't have work today. I not only have work, but I have a lot of stuff to do at work. That's why I had to stay up until like 1 a.m. to get this working. Mr. Colossal, I don't know, maybe I butchered your name, probably, yes. Have I seen the new Volvo trucks in person? I did, dude, beautiful. I saw the VNL driving around on, what was it? Sunday? Yeah, no, Monday. Do I have to work? Yeah, I have to work. I saw it on Monday. Beautiful truck, man. I gotta find a mod for here because they don't have that new VNL here yet. Oh, nice, man. Polish car driving. Oh, that's why you're PCD. Polish car driving. I mean, I assume, right? I assume that's why your username is PCD. Grats. Yeah, we're gonna make this delivery with this with the Volvo steering wheel, and then we're gonna revert back to the truck one. Looks like a Freightliner. It runs like a dream. Have you driven one? They look beautiful. I love the way the those side mirrors or the wood mirrors. They go so smooth. Why is it so purple? It's just a sunset, and maybe the color, you know, grading, it's not ideal for that camera, but it's a little purple. You can see now that it's a little better. I was using this camera here is the one that moves around, and the color grading here, I need to fix it. It's not great. Not as purple. Actually, it's not even purple at all. It's yellow, like more like this. Oh, nice. I hear they drive super easy. Like, they're easy to drive. Gary Franks, good morning. We're going over the speed limit here. Well, this is Texas. I don't think anybody's gonna care. I don't think people will care. What's the gadget on the dash to your right? What gadget? This is a navigation screen, which is the Apple CarPlay. It doesn't run the navigation in this particular game, but it runs, and I can show you in bigger here. So the music that's playing right now, it shows my, information about the game. My PC information is it shows that's good enough. Headlight. I got to turn the headlights on. And yeah, back to the music. This is something I made, Lund Joro, but you can make it as well because I have the tutorials. I don't gatekeep information. Everything you want to know is on my channel. And we are 2 minutes away from our destination. So we are in Houston, Texas already. Drift Studios, how you doing, man? How do you like the steering wheel? You're curious if my clutch pedal could brake. Brake? As in... Does it have engine brake? Yes. I pulled this lever here. You can hear it. And you see the light on the dashboard. It says brake. The clutch pedal will not brake. It's just a clutch pedal. I'm good, man. I'm good. I got the steering wheel working back. And the buttons are working. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. So it's a keybind? Yeah. It's a keybind, just like the wipers. So you can just bind it and pull it. Gabi, don't worry if we crash. You're not gonna get hurt. Promise you. And we're running low on fuel. And the reason why I'm not driving perfectly on the lane is because I'm reading the chat. That's why kids don't drive and read the chat. Never. Just in a game. In a game, it's all right. We're taking this exit here. Yeah, on my channel, you'll find all kinds of tutorials. I'm making a new tutorial now, talking about how to get the Moza wheel working on Moza base, on any steering wheel on a Moza base. This is obviously a Volvo steering wheel, and it's working here in my Moza R12. We're gonna put the the truck wheel back here from Moza, which is pretty cool, and I've been enjoying it. I just wanted to test it out because I literally made it work last night. Why are the RPMs so high? They're not high, man. They're calibrated. So what happens is anybody that drives a manual car will know that the numbers don't actually matter. I mean, get technical, they do matter, but in practicality, what you're looking for is the red lines. So the red lines are calibrated. A truck only has 3,000 RPMs, and I have 8,000 RPM. So if I would use the 3,000, my needle would just go up until here to 3,000 and not move any farther and go back down to 600. What I want to see is where the red line is. So when I am at right here, I'm on the red line of the truck, and I can go over the red line just like in the truck, and then I can go back. Oh, your Fiat 500's clutch broke down. Man, I never seen a clutch pedal breaking. Like actually breaking. I've seen, the clutch break. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm talking about so many things, man. Gotta be more precise. How did I get this set up? I built it in my house. Here's the entrance. That's nice, BCD. I didn't know that. Alan, I literally just explained that. The RPMs are not high, they're just calibrated to the red line. Because my tachometer has 8,000 RPMs, the numbers do not matter, the red line matters. So the red line is matching the truck red line. How much did it cost? It did cost about $700. Thank you, buddy. Let me see more questions. Did the drop-off spot? This is the drop-off? Yes, this is the drop-off spot. Wait a minute. Let me just restart my joystick gremlin has been acting up since I reinstalled it. Factored in Sweden, made by you. Yeah, you could say that. That's what I usually say when people ask if I made it. I mean, I put it together in my house. Volvo made it. Thank you, Chase. Oh, there is the parking spot right there. I think we should just go around and back it up. 700. Yes, you can check in my channel. You'll find the step-by-step tutorial. I have the cost breakdown. I'm making tutorials on how to build every single part. I have the steering wheel already. I have the CarPlay. I have the whole build. It's a 45-minute video, and it will walk you through everything you need to know. You see, I like Sweden. Yes, I like Volvos. I've never been to Sweden. I'd love to. Nick, how you doing, man? I thought you weren't going to be here today. Oh, just okay. Yeah, man. Go take your, you know, your well-deserved rest, man. We're gonna have to maneuver a couple more times, actually. Nick, did you notice something? Did you notice something? Logan, absolutely, man. Just check out my channel, check out my tutorial, and I hope you enjoy it. I do have a triple TV in case you guys are wondering how am I backing up. Blind, I'm not blind. I'm looking at the rear view mirrors here. There's one here. There's one on the other side as well. We are covered by about 200 degrees field of view. Blackstonoon, how you doing? Chester, thank you, sir. Is it possible for the pedals to wear down? Dude, I never heard that. If you look right and left, do you see like out the window? Yes, I do. What are my PC specs? The light speed. So I have a 4090 here with a 9950 X3D. So my CPU is AMD, and my GPU is a GeForce 4090, and I have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. That is not diesel. Obviously it is. I'm driving, you can hear it. It's a truck. Were I a truck driver in real life? I was not. Never driven a truck in my life. I got the Volvo wheel back on. And not only that, Nick, the buttons are already working. This was super easy. I should have done this before the BMW one. You see, the thing with this one is it already was using the ESP32. So literally, it was just a matter of putting the quick release. And I don't know if you noticed, this is not even the same steering wheel. This is another steering wheel. So I have this is the real S60R steering wheel. The other one was a little different. And then because of that, it was just a simple, like a standard model steering wheel, not the Volvo S60R. I should do BeamNG car career. Yeah, we can try that one day. I did begin one time, but I stopped it. Just missing to cover your blind spots. I mean, just like in the truck, because I do have the on the mirror, it shows that little convex mirror there that kind of covers the blind spots. I can see it. Let's finish this parking. I'm not that far off. I want to start. I always want to park like centered, so you might see me going back and forth a few more times than a professional truck driver would, but I'm not a professional truck driver. I'm just a guy that loves driving in the morning and works from home. Yeah, I'm on the line, so it's green. I don't want it just green. I want perfect. I'm like a couple of feet off to the right of the line. There we go. And it took me a long time to get it as centered as possible. And the good thing with this steering wheel, I used all the learnings that I had from the past steering wheels. So I made the hole bigger so I can adjust it. So when I turn, it doesn't go like off center. Like it still goes up and down a little bit, but I think that's just the Volvo steering wheel. I gotta test in my car. I haven't noticed it if it does that in the car as well. There we go. We're gonna be nice and through here. All right. Here we are. Our Volvo is parked. Let's put the parking brake on. And delivered. So this cargo is delivered, and are we late? No, we're not late. Waste paper delivered from Durango to Houston. It was 1,000 miles distance. It took us 31 hours to get there, and we used 200 gallons of fuel. So right now what we're going to do, I'm going to put back the Moza steering wheel because I like that one. It's been fun so far. So yeah, this is the Volvo steering wheel that is now compatible to Moza. As you can see, quick release from Moza. This quick release here has the 70 millimeter bolt pattern around it, so that was an easy one to put here. A few curiosities about the Volvo steering wheel that a lot of people don't realize. Volvo had this cool button here, the D-pad, with a enter and escape for the RTI screen, and I made the button work as just up and down, left and right, and enter, and then the buttons also work. And because it's wireless now, you can see that the button's still changing. The Apple CarPlay right there, the screen is changing. So I could just go back to the game if I press escape here. Yeah, this is a cool feature now, and I'll have always to be careful so I don't run out of battery, because it's now battery operated. It used to be connected to the Fanatec power. Now it's battery, and this little guy here is called an ESP32. The ESP32 is what makes the buttons work. So essentially this is just a regular button from Volvo that I put new wires in. You can kind of see the wires here, and the wires go to the ESP32. In the ESP32, we'll detect every time there's a short circuit, like right here. I'm gonna click short, and then it becomes a keyboard, or in my case here, a joystick button press, and that translates into, you know, button. All right, got the steering wheel here. Let's put the steering wheel back here, and let's get the beautiful TSW. So this is Moza's truck steering wheel. The TSW stands for truck steering wheel. I did think Moza had that so button would work. They do, man. I did ask for them, Nick. They didn't send. What I asked for is the little connector that goes, let me move. The little connector that goes right here in the back of the, like, you can see the little prongs here. The metal, you cannot, right? Can you see anything? Let me move the camera closer. Oh, not this one. Here and then closer. Can you see the little metal prongs? Those metal prongs, I asked for that connector, because if I can get this connector, that means I can hijack the power. I just need to hijack 3.7 volts or 5 volts. I can use 5 volts for the ESP32. And that means I can power it whenever I plug the steering wheel, just like before, it'll just work. Yes, Noah. Yes, I am. Thank you, Lois. Wish you could help me modernize my old MGB project car. I mean, I can give you inspirations. I don't even know which car is that one. So we just connect it here and click. And now we got the Moza steering wheel. Oh, and Nick, look how cool. I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, you are. Now I made the telemetry work. Look how awesome this is. I really liked it. This is a feature that I did not expect. So I turned the. I'm gonna turn the turn signal to the right. Okay, we got the turn signal blinking on there. On my gauge cluster, which you can see, that always been the case. But now, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in, move the camera around into the Moza. Look at what's blinking. I can make the buttons blink according to what's happening in the game. This is so freaking awesome. I can set it up for anything. And if I do the other side as well, let me leave it center here and go to the left. It's not blinking right because I forgot to save it. It's blinking this one. I'm gonna fix it. It's super easy to fix. Look. Let's get here. I loved it. I wish I could get the lights blinking like that in my Volvo steering wheel. So the left one is the wrong one, and let me zoom out here so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the bottom here so maybe you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, there you go. Kind of here is fine. So the left one is the wrong one. So what I have to do is say which is this button. I think the button is called number 7. So we're gonna change. Oh, and it's actually moving the blinking, so you can kind of go with whatever. That's so cool, like real time. And boom, the arrow now is blinking. It's number 7. So now we're gonna save this profile because I forgot to save it. I did fix this yesterday, but I forgot to save it. And so that probably means I forgot to save the RPMs as well. Because I did change the RPMs in the game here. They have like a curve. Yeah, I did forget. They have like a cool curved system here. And for trucks, what I want to do is I want to have the curve for the acceleration. So let me show you. Whenever I accelerate the truck, I get the blinking, right? But this is too aggressive. It's like for race cars. So I can get like, get green like a 10 and then 25% and then 35%. And then I can move this and I can turn to green as well at 50. And then here it becomes yellow as I go into the 60. And then it becomes orange when I go to the 75. And then it becomes red when I'm at 85. And then I can turn purple, or in my case, I like the blue color better. Or when it's like super, high revs. So now you can see that the green is already on because it's like at 10, 20%. And then as I increase, yeah. So cool. So cool. Love it. Let's go back inside the truck and let's get going. So where are we going now, actually? Oh, we just delivered this. We got to get some cargo. Let's get not a quick job, a freight market job. And we are near Houston. So we'll find something, not California, not Washington. I don't want to carry those heavy things. Maybe Arkansas? Arkansas is fine. We're going to go to Arkansas. Oh, the camera angle. Sure thing, man. I'm sorry. I was showing the steering wheel. Yeah, that's what I meant. But was about the metal pins. Yes, I hope that the metal pins come. I asked my contact from Moza yesterday. Can you tell me where to find dashboards from? I can find full ones at the Junkyard, Koi. Sorry, I missed a few questions there. Hello, which app do you do that? This is the Moza Pit app. Why do you love Volvo so much, Ben? For so many reasons, man. One, I think they're beautiful looking. They're fast cars. They're comfortable. They're safe. One saved my life in 2007 when I had an accident in a Volvo 850 that I used to own. I've owned 9 Volvos in my life. I do have this car in my garage, exactly the same car, and I just love Volvos. Alright, let's take over here. What does the setup cost? About $700. You can buy one, man. Build one, not buy. You can check my channel where I have my tutorial. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I can see the left window here, so that's fine. Not very well because you guys are in front of it, but Did you tinker with the Moza? Yes, Nathan, a little bit more. I tinkered with the force feedback, especially with the Volvo steering wheel yesterday. I was playing in Nordschleife at night, and then I did play. Like, at 100%, it was too heavy, so I toned it down to about 75%. Ooh. Oof. Almost crashed. Not that close now. I've been closer. Hey, Isabella! How you doing? I miss my old Volvo 240 wagon so much. Oh, the 240s, man. Such a classic car. I have a friend that has a mint 240 sedan in that blue color that they had with the blue interior. It's so cool. You see them all the time? Well, maybe that's why you should love them. Appetite control force. It's really dangerous, not safe or fair for this fellow road users. What are you talking about, buddy? Why don't you buy a truck wheel on your wheel? I thought about Gento. I think I will. Eventually, I'll try to find a real truck wheel, like a, I don't know, a Volvo truck wheel. And because the problem before was that it was very expensive. Every time I wanted to get a steering wheel to work, I had a Fanatec ecosystem here. That means with the Fanatec, I used to have to buy the emulator as well, or another steering wheel to make Fanatec think that there was a Fanatec steering wheel there. So that is not, you know, something. It's not economically viable. I had already like 3 working steering wheels for Fanatec, so that meant 3 different PCBs that I had to buy, destroy, and you know. Now with Moza, I literally just need the quick release. That's all I need. I need the quick release, and I need an ESP32 that costs like 20 bucks. Oh yeah, I need gas. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I see the light on, but I forgot. Yes, I am reading also the chat. Oscaras, I am. It's just that I'm answering questions. I pick questions randomly. And I am live streaming in multiple. So, alright, I think we're taking this exit right here. DRK Humaza. Is this AI commenting? No, sir, it is not. This is several social media. Hey, Nick, good night, man. Thank you for coming and saying hi. Hope you rest well. Nathan, thank you, sir. What Volvo are you in right now? We are in the Volvo VNL 2014. So this is the 2014 model. I want to get the new one because I think it's beautiful. The new one is beautiful. I saw it on the road on Saturday. Yeah, we need fuel, like really, really urgently. Did I take the wrong? Yeah. As a cane? What is a cane? Is that another name for truck? Where are W97 from? What does that mean? Hey, Ride! How you doing, buddy? Egoist HB. Hello, thank you for joining. Welcome. What pedals? So the pedals are Moza SRPs. What's this game? This game is called American Truck Simulator. Yeah, right. It seems that you're not alone on Twitch. That's a first. Nathan, yes. No, today we're playing American Truck, not the European version. Yesterday we were playing Euro Truck Simulator. Today is American Truck Simulator. And I'm gonna put the fuel station here. I don't want to run out of fuel. Where's the place we're gonna pick up? Oh, right here at FedEx. So I think we're closer. Let's pick it up and then we're gonna stop at the fuel station. Oh, nice. You're from Turkey. Istanbul. I was in Turkey yesterday in Euro Truck Simulator. Thank you, secretly Ryosuke Takashi. Thank you, man. Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator is a lot of fun as well. Frank D, yes sir. We got a new TSW steering wheel here from Moza, alongside with the Moza R12. And if anybody ever wants to get Moza products cheaper, they can just check my affiliate link. And we went on the yellow. That's okay. My affiliate link in my bio. Stay on this lane here because we're going to turn left up ahead. Finally, a real person. They're all real. I don't think I had any bots here. Did I? Right. Were you here before? Is it YouTube at 15? It's probably you, man. Not at 15. We're at 60 FPS on our 4090 here. So the 4090 is running triple 4K, and it runs this game at 60 FPS. Pretty smooth. I can show you. So this here is the frame rate right now, 60 FPS, and I have an excellent connection here on the purple, on the red, and on the black. So they're all showing as excellent connection. So probably it's your connection somewhere. All right. Oh, green light, green light, green light. The link is just for the US or worldwide? Worldwide, Noah. I have a UK one, a Globo, and a US one. Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. Nathan, a lot of people are on the shorts, on the vertical, and that's why I always make sure that I broadcast in all of them. Absolutely. Sometimes I can, especially now that I'm light. Let's check in here with our folks at FedEx. And freight market. Let's get that. We're going to take some cars out to Arkansas. My pedals are the SRP. I have a pedal camera here, but it's not working well. I need to find a way. I just put the Moza this weekend. But here... That's the Moza pedals. The Moza SRP with the pedal, the clutch pedal. So unfortunately, it's not quite. The camera is working, but it does not have a place to put it. In the Fanatec, I had a place where I could just secure it, and I noticed the gauge camera here is not gauging. So let me just restart that one. There we go. Good. No, the pedal cam is fine. The problem is in the Fanatec, I had a little space where I could put a double-sided tape. I just need to find something similar here. The space is smaller. But I'll find a way today. I need to just sit down and do it. Where's my... There. Amazon Prime. I never seen one of these before here. Wait, Moza didn't send you the CRP2s. Try asking for it later. I will. I had the SRPs before, so they sent me this one. It was a one-off. So Moza had a partnership with me in 2023 when I made my tutorial for the build, and they sent an R9, they sent a steering wheel, they sent the pedals, and that's it. That was just a one-off, and I posted, and I never talked to them again. And I spent a few years because they asked me if I wanted to upgrade my whole system to Moza, and at the time I didn't. So I just stayed with this, with the Fanatec for 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. And this past year, they reached out again and said, hey, are you sure you don't want to change? We can send you more stuff. And I asked only for the steering wheel. They're going to send 2 more steering wheels and the base. And I wanted to compare, so the base is the same strength as the one I have. For the Fanatec is 12 Newton meters. So let's connect it. What's my dream truck? Dr. Kumatsa. I don't have one, man. I like this one, but I want to change this one to the new one now because it looks pretty cool. Doesn't it look crooked? Huh. It looks crooked. Are you guys seeing this? The pickups are crooked to the left. The truck is straight. That's funny. Yeah. True. Thank you. Let's put a. Oh, there's a gas station on our way up, right here. We'll stop at this gas station. Just don't let me forget. The guy almost stalled. What? Dang it, the turn radius is like a semi-truck. I don't know, is it different, Trill? I've never driven a truck. Yeah, there's so many things I want from Moza. I want their new active shifter. I want the pedals. Obviously, I want the Lamborghini steering wheel, man. I hope that they send it to me. That'll be pretty cool. So in order to do that, you guys need to help me out. Just buy Moza stuff using my affiliate link. That'll help a lot. Not really dreaming of a truck, and well, if I had to pick, my dream truck would be like one of those 90s Volvo FH16. Oh, those 90 ones were cool. I remember those. We had those in Brazil, and that's why I remember those. We have the same trucks as Europe in Brazil. Trill, I don't have a CDL. I never driven a truck. Did you set the turn radius 1-to-1? Yes, it's matching in the game. Oh, it's dark. When it's daylight, I'll show you. We're gonna stop for a rest. Oh man, but it's pretty cool too. I mean, you get vibrations if you miss gears. That is awesome. And I fly real planes, Nathan. I am a flight student for just a private pilot's license, and I would really love to get that one here. Looks like I'm in an Audi. Oh man, no, heck no. This is a Volvo, man. You wouldn't catch me dead on an Audi. No, everything here is Volvo. Everything here is from Volvo. The Volvo S60R. I'm gonna move the camera around here so you can see better. The center console, the cup holder, the beautiful 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo. This is the Spaceball. It was known as a Spaceball 6-speed manual transmission. The climate control, the navigation screen, everything is Volvo. Orange juice, I've been good, man. How about yourself? Any recommendations for a trucking sim shifter? Those long ones. Oh, Teller, I don't have any recommendations because I don't have any experience. And I try to avoid talking good or bad about products. I don't know. I don't use it. I never used it. My shifter here is a regular. Did I move the camera? Oh, the camera is higher. Oh, let me fix the camera. I'm gonna continue talking. So the shifter here I use in the truck is the 6-speed manual transmission. The camera moved. I don't know why. There we go. I usually like to leave at a point that you can see the shifter. There we go. I must have bumped into it. Yeah, the shifter is 6-speed manual transmission in the truck as well. So you can change the truck's transmission. It's better because they kind of, match. So, all right, back. So now the camera is in the right location. Oh, what else that I'm missing? Oh, should make that bank with pilot license. Yeah, man, it's pretty expensive. That's why I'm taking a little break now with the flying. I have 75 flying hours. I'm almost done. Why you don't like Audi? I don't like their interiors, man, to be honest. I respect Audis. I think they're super awesome in terms of speed. Like the RS6 is an amazing car. I think those are pretty dope. But it's just a style, like a Mercedes. I'm not a big Mercedes guy. I like BMWs better than Audis and Mercedes. I'm not a big fan of the interior. And to me, interiors are very fundamental in the car, not just the outside. Do they deliver MOZZ? I don't know what that is. Why is the idle so high? So the idle is not high, man. What's happening here is it's calibrated. So I have the red line calibrated to the tachometer. So whatever the red line is in the truck, that's why you see I'm in the green here on the RPMs. This is because the RPMs in the truck in the game are pretty normal. They're not high. It's just that I don't care about the number. What I care about is where the red line is. Yeah, your truck in the game has 18 speed. Yeah, most people will drive with an 18 or 21 or 12. I changed mine to match my 6-speed manual transmission. I just think that it's a little better if it matches my, Yeah, wait, there are gas stations right there. I can see it. Yeah, Max, I think Audis are cool cars, don't get me wrong. But the interior, to me, it kind of feels like they are stuck in 2010. Like, they're super cool 2010s cars now, in 2026. You know what I mean? Like, look how much BMW and Mercedes evolved. We're gonna stop here for two things. One, we're gonna park. So we sleep in its daylight. There. Parking brake is on, engine is off, and sleep. And I think TikTok stopped working here with the chat. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, DRK, let's keep it PG, man. I changed on Saturday. It was Saturday. I started. I finished on Sunday. I live streamed on Monday, and here we are. Let's put fuel in this beautiful truck. Can you stop the AI comments? What AI comments, man? There's no AI comments here. Let me check on. Man, the only AI sounding person that I have here is you. You're talking on something that I don't even know what language is. Jumase. What is that? Wojciech Wena. Man, I can stop you if you continue just saying that there's bots and stuff. There's only 6 people watching, and there's only 2 people talking. Like, so, chill, buddy, chill. Let's put some fuel here. So you do have to follow DOT regulations? Yeah, you do. Are you driving a DF? No. I have a Volvo VNL 2014 here. Thank you, John Fletcher. Thank you, buddy. We're gonna put some fuel. Does the radio work? Yes, everything works. Every single thing here works, man. All the buttons. All right, so now we're gonna fill up the tank. So you can see here the fuel gauge, and the light is on, and you can see here the miles to an empty tank on the bottom left. So we're gonna put the parking brake on. Now the parking brake light comes on right here. We're gonna turn off the engine, and we're gonna put fuel. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, buddy. I really, really, really appreciate it, because my 44-year-old brain does not compute why people watch people sleeping, for instance. There's live streams of people sleeping. There's live streams of people selling stuff. There's live streams of people doing weird NPC stuff. Like, and people watch those things by the thousands. And here I am, I spent, you know, hundreds of hours making 100% of buttons work on a real car, making gauge cluster work, and having fun on a safe manner in my house. And then I get restricted sometimes because they think I'm doing dangerous activities. Like, I kid you not. What suspension does your Volvo have? So I have coilovers on my Volvo S60R. Parking brake off, and we can continue our trip. Oh, really, Nathan? I mean, to each their own, right? But I don't understand. Do you prefer US trucks or European trucks? JCM, PMJMP. Wow, that's a mouthful. So I do prefer the American ones. And the reason is quite simple, actually. I am Brazilian born, and I was born and raised in Brazil. I've been here in the United States for about 10 years now. And I grew up with Brazilian trucks that are exactly like the European trucks. So we have the same, I don't know the name, the technical name, but the engine is underneath the cab. We don't have a hood. And to me, the American trucks always looked so mean. You know, like you see the movies and you see those like trucks chasing cars. Aside from Terminator, they use like a European style truck to jump that bridge thing. And that's pretty sick, but you know, that's just me. It's a preference thing. Thank you, Mike. Oh, thank you, buddy. So please, I mean, I bet you did, but if you guys didn't do so already, just double tap the like. That helps a lot with the algorithm. And also, obviously, you know, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I have tutorials on how to build this thing. I'm making more tutorials. I have a video that's coming up soon when I made the change from Fanatec to Moza this weekend. I'm gonna have a tutorial on how to get the steering wheel working, like this Volvo one here. That was just I was using it just a few minutes ago, and everything, you know, in between. So I love making videos and tutorials and teaching people how to do things. I think I got the. Oh, I put the cruise control. Are you from Rio? No, I'm not from Rio. I'm from a city called Curitiba. Cab overs. It's a cab over. Thank you, guys. Hey, do you like Scania trucks or Volvo trucks? I prefer Volvo trucks, but it's. I know I'm totally biased. I have no reason to like Volvos over any other truck. Zero. I never driven a truck. I'm not knowledgeable in trucks, you know, to that depth that people are like. Some people are really like enthusiasts. I like driving it in the simulator. That's it. That's as far as my enthusiasm goes. Yeah, right, Nathan? Like, especially in BeamNG, if you put that little, you know, that huge thing on the top, it's a lot of fun. I like to do that on live stream sometimes. In my opinion, what's better, ATS or ETS? King Warber. So they're both the same game. Let's get that out of the way. They're the same game, same UI, same graphics, same engine, same everything. I do prefer the American Truck Simulator because of the roads and because of the speed limit. Here's 55, but we're on off-ramp. Usually it's like 75, and in Europe, 55 is their limit. 56 miles per hour is everywhere. And then sometimes on the highway, you're doing like 40. Come on. Opa! E aí, mano, beleza? Yes, I am, Mr. Z, I am. No, Leo, we have 3 here. We have a triple. There's one right there, and there's one right here. Can you use this setup to play Gran Turismo or play some Corsa in a race car? Yes, Elvis, but I can't play Gran Turismo. I don't have a PlayStation. So Gran Turismo is exclusive for PlayStation. I can play Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport, but not Gran Turismo. What did this setup cost to you, John Fletcher? About $700. In my tutorial, I break down the cost for everything. So you'll see how much I spent in parts. I spent about $300, you know, spoil alert. $300 in car parts, another $400 or so in all the other stuff like wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, to make every button work. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TVs or the PC, because those are completely based on your budget. How do I feel about the newer Volvos, Max? I love them. I do have a newer Volvo. I have an SPA also in my garage. It's a 2022 Volvo S60T8, the plug-in hybrid. I'm really, really, really happy that Jelly bought it. They really brought everything back to Sweden. So design, engineering, the CEO, marketing, everything is back to Swedish. And they saved it. Volvo was going to be bankrupt just like Saab if it was still with Ford. Ford would probably have retired it, just like they did with several other brands, and GM did as well, so I'm really happy. Mike, I've always wanted to build a setup like a car interior. I've used the VR before, but this is a whole new level. Man, check out my tutorial. I'd love you to check it out and join my Discord if you ever want to attempt something like this. It's a lot easier than people think. In BeamNG, for your knowledge, please don't call the cops. How big's the TV, Leo? I have, all of them are 65-inch TVs. That was Portuguese. Oh, wait, not Spanish. Thank you, John. On the middle of the road here. Elvis Bordej. One more question. Have you tried X-Plane on it? Flight Simulator. Yes, I play Microsoft Flight Simulator, the 2024 version. I am a student pilot. I fly a Cessna 150, 1971. And funny enough, I did my solo cross-country flight practice in here. If you're not using triple screens for competitive, get a projector. Now, man, I prefer my triple TV. Especially because I have the lights on sometimes for live streaming purposes. It's better. Petrolhead, how was the swap from Fanatec to Moza? Surprisingly, like, you know, easy. If I can say easy, but a lot of work. So I was really tired. My body still hurts. I'm old and my body still hurts. But the advantage and why it was easy, it was because there's a metal bar in the center. And in the build that I made for my tutorial, I used Moza. So the metal bar is made for Moza. So I just brought the metal bar in here and put the Fanatec out and pretty much just swapped it. Yes, I know Brazilian. Eu sei falar português. Eu nasci no Brasil, então se eu não souber falar português, eu não consigo nem falar com a minha esposa. Bem que ela fala inglês também. Oh, thank you, Wade. Charles Jinx, thank you for the roses, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is 5090 good for my PC? I mean, it's great for any PC. I have a 4090 here. I don't even have a 50, and I think it'd be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Go to town if you have the budget. Yeah, now I don't think it's worth upgrading mine. I have a 4090 here and a 9950X3D. So the CPU is the best there is. I think still. I don't think AMD launched anything better. But the 4090 is one below the 5090 and it works fine. Thank you, Rowan. Pô, valeu, velho. Valeu, cara. We're gonna take the highway here. And I'm gonna say, I just driven with my real Volvo steering wheel. And now I'm driving with the Moza CSW. For the truck, I prefer Moza. I never, ever thought I would say this. I do. The Galley Tube. Hello, man. The game is called American Truck Simulator. There's a bunch of cars coming. Do I have a turning lane? Kinda do. We can try. Oh, there's cars coming on the left as well. It's hard for me to see on the left window because the left window is kind of covered by the chat. Does the sim have faults or engine problem simulations? Yes, it does. So, especially if you damage it, you can see on my Apple CarPlay right here, the little truck drawing here. The center one is tires, so that one doesn't count. It says 14%, but 13 is tire wear. But the engine and the transmission, they're 1.4 wear. So it's pretty good. I just changed it. So if you crash, if you don't change gears right, or if you keep, you know, at max RPMs for long periods of times with heavy load, the transmission will wear faster. Oh, nice. I usually butcher names, man. I'm glad I didn't butcher yours. Nick Gordinho. Yo, I'm thinking about buying a Camel C5 because eu moro no Brasil. E o Camel C5 tá 3 mil, velho. Tomar no cu. Puta merda, não gosto nem de falar palavrão na live, mas caralho. 3 mil real, velho. Uma Camus. O cara não tem noção, velho. O cara não tem noção. E 5 conto uma R3, cara. Cara, você comprou um R3 aqui nos Estados Unidos por $300. Sim. Daí eu acho que eu pegaria a Camus, cara, que é menos caro. Elvis, yes, I live in Tampa Bay area. CA4 parking multiplayer. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Right, I have returned. Welcome back, my friend. There's a traffic light ahead. Oh no, it's not a traffic light. It's just telling me that there will be a traffic light, and it is closed. Obviously, it's a red light. Slowing. I'm using the Jake brake. It doesn't look crooked anymore. Maybe I have a button here that lowers my suspension and I hit it unintentionally. But it wouldn't just lower one side, would it? Because it was crooked. You guys saw it. Honestly, I basically never use the Jake brake. You should, man. Oh, Miami. Miami is nice. I used to live there. I prefer Tampa, but it's fun. Nice, you're from Latvia. Pois é, Nick. Vou falar lá com a mulher da Moza lá, ver se eles melhoram a distribuição no Brasil, viu? Pô, 5 conto. Per axle, so maybe I did lower and I didn't pay attention to it. I don't know, I don't know if I put a button here for that. I could use these buttons, maybe. I'm not using them for anything. What is that brake? Not truck guys. So JCM, the Jake brake is the engine brake. If you pay attention, I'm gonna stop the music for a second and listen to the truck's engine. It goes like... So whenever you hear that in real life, that is called the Jake brake. The Jake brake is a way to avoid like overusing your brakes and then running out of brake pressure, air pressure. So, and also there's another thing called the retarder. Not all engines have a retarder though. This one does. And the retarder is on this button here, and you can hear it also. Like, pay attention now, you're gonna hear it. And it also slows down the truck. This is made to avoid, like, especially if you're going downhill for a long period of time, that you're, you know, going down a mountain. If you keep pressing your brake pedals, it's gonna run out of air. And one thing I learned with truck drivers here playing this game that's a fun thing too that I learned, that the brakes are, I thought that you needed brake pressure to press the brakes, and it seems that if you run out of air pressure, the brakes will get like closed. They're going to be braking. So it's the other way around. So if you run out of pressure, it's just going to stop the truck, which can be dangerous. Well, Perak, does the check engine turn on if you damaged? So there's only 4 lights missing. And engine, check engine, ABS, oil, and battery are those lights that are missing here on the gauge cluster. I still need to find them. Yeah, I still need to find some of the other lights that are missing. Pensando em juntar um dinheiro e vender o meu G920 e comprar um Camus, porque eu acho que o G920 é muito barulhento. É. E também não é direct drive, né, cara? Pelo menos o Camus é. The air holds the brake springs open, no air to close. Yes, that's what I learned. I didn't know that. I thought it was the other way around. I thought if you ran out of air, you would just go. But it's the opposite. Sometimes, like if the brake, the air pressure is too low in the game, the brakes are gonna just lock. And you can kind of do that. If I put on the Apple CarPlay, look at the top bar, that's the brake pressure. If I keep pressuring like crazy, it's gonna run out of pressure. Now it's run out of pressure, and the brakes are just now stopped. So I'm out of pressure, brake pressure, and it won't move. Gotta wait for the pressure to go back up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I put the hazards here because I just stopped in the middle of the road. Can I move? Okay, no. 30 psi. I gotta wait. Gonna go up to about 50 and it opens up. Mason, welcome back. Oh, we're moving. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that. They do have air suspension. In fact, I just need to set the buttons, because you can lower and raise your trailer, the truck. You drive like a maniac always. Don't drive like a maniac, man. How can I get the CarPlay so I can see the air pressure? Charlie, in my channel, there is a tutorial with a link to download the Apple CarPlay. And it's free. Yeah, I know, right? I do drive crazy in Assetto Corsa. What game do you play? I play several games. Today we're playing American Truck Simulator. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I play American Truck Simulator. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play Euro Truck Simulator. And on the weekends, I play BeamNG, Assetto, Corsa, and other games. 3.000, cara. Whoa. What? What in the tarnation? Why don't you go get a job? Because I have a job, buddy. Why don't you get a job instead of hating on other people's live streams? I have a job that pays very well enough for me to have 4 cars, 2 of them brand new. So I think that's a big L for you, Corvette man. What was that? Like, I didn't hit anything. It's like an invisible wall. Yeah, well, now the truck is damaged. Let's find a place to... That was unexpected. Where's the nearest one? Oh man, it's super far. There's one here. When we get there, we get there. That was crazy. I don't know. I didn't do anything. You guys saw it. I was just driving. I don't know. Oh man. But that was unexpected. Yeah, it's like the road just went on a dip, right? And then the cab just kind of yes, it did. I see a little face there, Dr. Kumasa. And we have a lot of damage in the trailer now, but that's not my fault. Oh, it's the game's fault. John Pemberton, good morning, man. Thank you for the GG, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, that was a glitch in the Matrix. Yeah, engine malfunction. Yeah, it's dead. Max, what are some of my favorite cars? Oh man, I'm fortunate enough to have my favorite cars. I have the Volvo S60R 2005 in 6-speed manual transmission, which is pretty rare here in the United States. This is my, garage queen, only 100,000 miles, perfect mint interior with the navigation and, all the bells and whistles. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, which is another Volvo I love a lot. It's a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, 415 horsepower, super nice, and it's fast. People don't actually know, but it's super fast. We have to stop it. Did I have to stop at the scale? Well, I'm gonna get a ticket, but in any case. I do have a 2025 Kia Carnival. I have a minivan. I'm a family guy. I have my wife and daughter, and we, I like having a car to take things around, and family around over the weekends. Also, the brand new, the newest in my fleet, the 2026 Cadillac CT5V. I'm in love with that car, and I'm drooling over it every single day. Let me see. Does repair work only work in MP? I don't know. I never played MP, so I gotta go into the repair shop. King, you also had weird problems. That was the first. I never had the truck flip over like that out of the blue. Fez money shift. Pior que se fizer money shift aqui nem estraga, cara. Quer ver? Eu vou botar ré. Ele só fica doido. It is, Max. I am absolutely and totally in love with the Cadillac CT5e. I am. Yes, I am. M3E, I am there as well. Same name as here. I have a feeling you'll have a car from 2027 as well. Oh man, now I gotta settle down a little bit. So the minivan was because the previous minivan I had a Town and Country, 2015 Town and Country. So it served us well for 10 years, and it was time to change. The Cadillac I traded the Volvo S60 2020 into the Cadillac. So I tend to stay a few years with cars. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. Are you going to do the CT5 rig on Moza or Fanatec? Dutch Vanderline. Oh, dude, I wish I would, man. I wish I could find a CT5V interior, because that would be dope. Especially the new screen. It's huge. It's about this big. I can only imagine running SimHub there with all the, you know, all the stuff. Apple CarPlay and the navigation. Oh, dude, that would be amazing. I wish Cadillac would see my videos and say, oh man, you have a Cadillac CT5? Here, we'll send you an interior, you just build it for us, okay? Heck yeah, that'd be cool. What does your truck look like from third person? It looks like a truck. Let me try not to crash here just a second. Kind of hard to move around the lanes, and this is how it looks like. Do you have active mods? I do have a few, but not a lot. I have the lady here and the dices. I have the real traffic. I have the real brands, the real lights, and I think that's it now. And the Waze, the little Waze map over there on the navigation. Gamer boy, thank you, man. Is it a regular CT5V or a Blackwing? It's a V, just a V, not a regular. It's only twin turbo V6. But mine has all the Blackwing stuff, but the engine. I have the same bucket seats with the Blackwing written on it. Everything else is... But it's a V. I could not, Dutch, justify more than double just for the engine. And I do drive normal in real life. I'm not planning to do track days with it. So I love the looks. I love the sound, even though it's just the V. It sounds amazing. It's super cool. It's super fast. Does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Not too shabby. So I'm happy with it. Can you explain setting up the H shifter? Yes, Maverick, I can. Maverick, so I do have a 6-speed manual transmission here in my Volvo Spaceball. So underneath this Spaceball, which is just a regular Volvo manual transmission trim, I have a generic USB shifter. If you go on Google and search for exactly like this, generic USB shifter, you're gonna find a black metal box with the shifter on top of it. This is what I have here. All I had to do, and if you watch my tutorial on YouTube, you're gonna see how I built it. So there's a wooden base. I just calibrated the height to match where I needed to match. And it works here. In the game, I changed the truck's transmission to a 6-speed, so it all matches up. Did you get a new wheel? Yes, Dorian, I got a new, not just wheel, the whole ecosystem now is Moza. So we got the TSW, we got the R12 base, and we got the Moza SRP pedal. So we're now 100% Moza. Your Wi-Fi is not doing well, Dr. Kumatsa? Sorry to hear that, man. How did you wire the whole system? It's easier for you to see my channel, man, than me to explain. But everything is here is USB connected to the buttons here with Arduinos. But if you go to my channel, you'll be able to understand. My SimHub doesn't detect my Arduino. David, you have Arduino ID, right? You know where to get there to Arduino. Make sure you select the right one. Sometimes you have to manually select. It doesn't automatically do that. I agree, Elvis. I like the Waze little mod there. Dutch, so that's the same engine as my 550T. I recommend the tuner. That's probably a 50. Yes, it does add 50 to yours. Mine is already with the higher tune. So I think yours has like 330, 300 and some horsepower. Mine has 380, if I'm not mistaken. I could be butchering the numbers, but it's something like that. Yes, the engine is the same, but on the V they put the tune already. But it is, I'm pretty sure it's the same engine. Yes, you are right, and I think, yes, that's here. Is the map from ETS bigger or the map from ATS? That's a good question, now I don't know. I think they're pretty similar in size, but maybe a little bigger. What's the maximum speed you're going today? We're trying to keep within the speed limit. Sometimes I do go faster, and I'm planning to go a little bit on Assetto Corsa in a few minutes. I want to drive a little bit more with my Volvo steering wheel that I just fixed it yesterday to work with my Moza, and that'll be fun. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop here so we can fix the truck because I had a freak accident. What is that, Maverick? I don't know what that is. So we're using the Jake brake. That's why I'm holding the wiper stock here. And the reason why we're getting off the highway is there was a glitch somewhere on the road. The truck literally just flipped over by itself. It was insane. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Stay right there. Teslas. Where is this place? Oh, right there. Yeah, a lot of business here are out of business. A lot of places are out of business. Alright, so this is a truck shop, I think. Thank you. Are we clear? Yes. Vehicle malfunction right in front of the service place. Let's get the truck fixed. That was so weird. I'm gonna have the VOD on that one and post it. Brake, engine off, and let's fix the truck. Go to service and replace all. Confirm. How do you get the dash to work? With Arduinos, Peter. Arduinos are these little guys here. You can see it on the top window here. This is an Arduino Micro Pro. So essentially you connect each button. There's two terminals on every button. There is a, not ground and a signal, but you know, like there's two sides. You connect them here in the negative, and then you connect the signal onto the other one, and the computer will see this when connected to the USB. This will be seen as a joystick. So all you have to do is then assign all the controllers. No, it's not hard. I don't know how to code, Peter, and I use ChatGPT for instance. Do they have a resting area here as well? No, they don't. Across the street. Yeah, we'll stop later. Where we're going? We're going to Jonesboro, Arkansas. We're going to Arkansas. And we are delivering cars, which are all damaged now. Because we had an accident. We're taking these pickup trucks. But for some reason, in the middle of the road, there was like an invisible hole. And my truck just flipped over. A lot of cars coming everywhere, but I think we can use I'll use the turn lane. It's clear on the left, not clear on the right. Oh, I'm going right? Yeah, I'm going right. No. I'm going left. I hate that they don't erase the old path. I need to go that way. Ooh, almost hit the police officer. There's a police officer here. Sorry, buddy, but you should have let me in. I'm not quite following. Take this? Why not this? Okay. How do you get the steering wheel to work, Morgan? So this is an example. This is Moza's original steering wheel. So this is a Moza TSW from trucks. They're used for trucks. They're not a real truck. And this is a Volvo steering wheel. That works here also in the game. So the way you make it work is you put the quick release in the back and you put an ESP32. So that is how you get it to work. I have a tutorial on my channel if you want to see it. And I am making a new one for the Moza ecosystem because I have one for what? Like, I don't understand. What? Telling me to go left, but I need to go right. Oh no, left. Yes, I'm. Never mind. I just gotta. Sorry, police officer. Can you just let me in? Is he gonna give me a ticket if I just kind of? Yeah, he will. Let's crash into him, so he will not give me a ticket. I get just a. Oh, I got a big ticket. Yes, I did. Laity, as I'm crashing, you're telling me where'd you learn to drive that good? Thank you, man. I here just playing the simulator. I drive in real life for about 25 years. It's completely different type of driving. I drive slow and normal. And now with the Moza, I could fine-tune to get the RPMs right here. That's so cool. And it's getting dark, so we need to stop for a rest. Move over, love. There's cars. That was a Cadillac. ATS. Yeah, there's a rest area right ahead of us. Yeah, I gotta set the other buttons. I don't even have the buttons still mapped on the steering wheel. But I have the blinking. The blinky is so cool. Such a small detail that they added that makes so much difference. Motorcycles? You're nuts, dude. I think motorcycles are super cool, but I am super afraid of them. Like, there's nothing to protect me but myself. Alright, let's sleep. Yeah, I think motorcycles are amazing. They're super fast and cool. I bet it's awesome to have the wind on your face, like, you know, just go for a ride. That must feel amazing. But I would just go insane, afraid of some stupid person driving with their phone on their faces and not seeing you. You know what I mean? Do I have mods? Dawson Haberly. Yes, I have a few mods here, not a lot. Most of the mods I have here are very vanilla, if you will. Like, there is such a thing as a vanilla mod. What I call the vanilla mods are the ones available on Steam Workshop. So I don't have like any external mods here. I don't have any mods that you download from Patreon or from Google. Just the ones you go there and download. So I have the Waze, I have the Dices with the lady. What else? The real traffic, real brands, real lights. Yeah, that's it. It's a really fast bicycle. I mean, yeah, if you you know, boil it down, it's a real fast bicycle. I do ride bicycles though a lot. I like riding, but I ride just on bike paths. I do road biking, but here in Florida, thankfully, especially where I live, there's a lot of places where I can ride. There's a road here where I live, near where I live, that you can. There's cars. It's like a road. It's a highway, but there is like the shoulder. There's grass. There's a division, and there's a bike path, like all the way to the right, super protected. There's no way somebody could just, be on the phone. Light 8329. How many FPS is on there? I have a triple 4K setup here that is running right now 60 FPS. So you can see the frame rate right there on the right, top right, and I am running triple 4K on 120 hertz TVs on a 65. So this game is not very well optimized. Assetto Corsa runs at around 100 and some. Depending on the game, I get more or less. What happened to the Volvo wheel? Nothing. Right here, and it works. Again, now with the Moza ecosystem. Oh yeah, Volvo is back, baby. Are the lights on the rig powered separately or by USB? Okay, so there's several lights here. Let me break it down for you. The LED lights that light up every time I press a button, you can see here, I'm gonna lower the window and these lights are gonna go off. I'm gonna lower the driver window. When I press that, they went off. If I press it again, they'll cycle through just like in a real car. They don't do anything else because the window's already down. If I click on the top one, it's going to go up. So these LEDs are powered by the Arduino, meaning they're powered by USB. The lights behind the buttons, all the lights that you see, you can't see because there's so many lights on right now. These lights are 12 volts. So they're powered by a power brick, a 12 volt power brick. And the Philips Hue lights that are on the top, these are powered by power brick. I think it's 110 volts, something like that. So depending on what light you're talking about, they're powered differently. BM, I'm doing good. How about yourself, man? We got a truck moving here. Oh, we're almost delivering it. So we are in Arkansas. Did you switch to Moza for the wheel? Yes, I did, Vlad. We have a Moza ecosystem with a TSW Moza here. I gotta say, I did start the live stream driving with the Volvo. I think I prefer the truck now, or truck simulator. I do prefer the truck now. Is the shifter Moza 2? Not yet. No. The shifter is a generic USB shifter. It's the only non-Moza thing in the simulator now. Because the pedals are Moza, the steering wheel is Moza, the turn stalks are Moza, and the wipers. So, and the wheelbase, obviously. And if you guys really want to help the channel out, there's an affiliate link. It'll get you 5% discount on anything Moza. And you can find the store for your location. There's a global store, there's a US store, there's a UK store. Even if you just open it and click it, it helps out. Let's park this beautiful truck. What did you do? What did you do with the Fanatec? And is it the base an upgrade or downgrade? It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade for so many reasons, and I can't find a single reason why it wouldn't be. So the Fanatec's behind me. I literally changed it on Saturday. So, oh, there it is. Can I park straight? No, I need to go around. They don't let me do that. So I changed it Saturday. I had to take this whole thing apart, put the new steering wheel on, the new base, and I finished by Sunday. The Fanatec was 12 Newton meters. This one is also 12 because I requested a 12 Newton meter. The reason why I requested is I wanted to get a comparison. I have the R9 here. I know the R9 is pretty good, but I did not have the R12. Back up a little bit. I'm too close with that little dinky truck. Darren, if you play American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, dude, it's the only wheel to have. Like literally, I know, and full disclaimer, Moza sent me the wheel and blah 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 and everything, but if you watch my channel, you know that I've been critical of Fanatec forever. I cannot excuse Fanatec for their like predatory, you know, ways of doing business, like their closed ecosystem. I hate that. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's outrageous. I think it's ridiculous that they limit the force feedback on the wheels if you don't buy the expensive ones. Don't give me BS saying that the wheels are not going to handle it. 12 Newton meters is not, you know, arm braking power. So I think it's BS. Having said that, yes, I believe that the truck wheel is the only wheel to get, and I'm really messing up my parking here. Because it's a tight parking, but it's doable. I just, I don't know if I could go that way. I probably could. I should have, but. Yeah, and I can see on my rear view mirrors, in case you guys are wondering, I'm not going blind here. I'm good, follow Kings. Pretty good, man. I turned too soon. I think I turned too soon. Yes, I did turn way too soon. Get started again. Man, I was doing so well with the parking thing. You guys are watching my live streams for longer. It's been a while since I struggled. And this one is gonna struggle now. We're gonna get it right. I think now it's start. Matt, how you doing, man? How long am I streaming for? I'd say another 10 minutes. Gotta go. I have a big presentation tomorrow. Unfortunately, I might go for a lap around Nordschleife. Yeah, that's perfect. I think I'm almost in the perfect parking position. I know it looks awful, but yeah, almost. I need to maneuver, otherwise I'll crash. I'm pretty close to that. Hey, Ipax! H.E. Batain, hello, man. Welcome. Hello to India. Namaste. I think I could have gone that way. That would have been easier. But, oh well. Got to do things the hard way. Okay. And straighten her up. How long we got left? Another 10-15 minutes. I can go. I don't have a hard stop today. I just have to do a lot of things for work. I got this big presentation tomorrow. I have a meeting. I'll review it. Have I ever used a belt drive? Yes, I have. I used to own a Trustmaster T300. There we go. We got green. Wasn't that bad, right? It's centered. It's in the right place. I did not crash the truck. I'll take it. Parking brake is on. Let's disconnect it. It's shot, please. Bro, how can I get the setup and the background? I think you're talking about the dashboard. So the way you can get it is by watching my tutorial. Right where you are, I have a tutorial. Truck name, please. Lynn, we're driving a Volvo ENL 2014. This beautiful Volvo right here. let's quickly just go for a lap in Nordschleife, and I'll be heading out. Play Store, no, you cannot. Does all the buttons work like they should? Yes, everything works. Apex, I don't have a start and stop button. This start and stop button here is just for the power. So, the only thing that, because this car did not have a start and stop button, it had a key, and I did not put the key here. I don't think I needed the key. Let's see. Did it work? Yesterday, the servers were not serving. Get stuck in swapping. Can you recommend a TV for a setup because my TV broke? Follow King shoutout. Yes, I can. I would definitely recommend the TCL. They have pretty good prices, and you can find a 120 hertz TV. Let's see if I can get this one started. Is a TV OLED. This one is some other whatever TCL calls it. This is 4K, 120 hertz, 65 inch. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, what are we going to draw? Oh yeah, let's take the steering wheel and let's put the Volvo one out. Alright, got the Moza out. And now we're gonna put the Volvo. This is my Volvo steering wheel. Alright, connected. Apex, oh man, see you later, dude. Which app is this? Please tell me, bro. Which app is this? Which app are you talking about, buddy? And don't spam the chat, please. Otherwise, you'll just get a mute button and we won't be talking anymore, buddy. Just be a little more precise. What app are you talking about? Okay, Kush, one last chance if you... There's no game yet. I'm opening Assetto Corsa. But please do not spam. One more, and this is your last warning. We're going to go with a Honda Civic. Okay, Kush, you got yourself a good old mute. I'll put you 5 minutes on the... Maybe that will help you. And I can't understand why it moves around. I literally played this morning and the screen moved around. That's the only problem with triple, guys. Okay, better. So we got the Honda Civic. Here's the car we're driving. Let me move the points out of the way. We don't need the point system here. This is the Type R. No hezzy spec. And this also answers a question about what happens if I drive a right-hand side car. Nothing. Nothing happens. So let's put the map. And now we got the Volvo. Does the radio work? Yes, it does. Let me lower the volume a little bit. The radio works, the buttons work, everything works, man. I love Nordschleife. It's one of my favorite tracks of all time. Thank you, Drew. Drewski. And the map is also working in my Apple CarPlay. See the map right now as I drive around the ring. Otherwise I get lost. In 50 meters, turn left. Continue straight for 200 meters. Yes, the gauge is fully functional, man. Almost flew over. Gauge cluster is fully functional. Fuel works, RPMs, temperature is showing my GPU temperature right now. How much did the setup cost? $700, man. I have a breakdown in my channel, and I have a tutorial if you are interested in learning how to do this. Thank you, Siha. Oh man, thank you. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking the live stream. If you don't want to subscribe, at least double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot the channel. And also, if you want to subscribe, I do have live streams every day. And also, I do tutorials. I have a tutorial on how to get the steering wheel working on a simulator. I have a tutorial about the Apple CarPlay over there. I have a tutorial about how to build the whole thing. So just subscribe if you want to see more, even if you're just curious. Ooh, too far. Careful, hold it. Am I live on? Yes, I am. What car am I driving? The name of the car is on the bottom left of my gauge cluster. It's a Honda Civic 2023 Type R. Off we go. This is the fast part. One of the fast parts of this circuit. Nordschleife has everything. This is not a straight, but you can go flat out and it's uphill. And then you have downhills and everything. This track is just amazing. I love it. I was playing here up until like 1 a.m. last night. Testing the new steering wheel. Not the new, the old new, and you know, in the ecosystem here. You could get multiple wheels. Yes, I have multiple. I have a BMW steering wheel. I have this one. I have the Mozas, and I will have the Cadillac CT5V steering wheel. That's the one I'm gonna make the tutorial with. Thank you for answering. Yes, Assetto Corsa for PC. This is the modded version. You know, there's a bunch of mods here. And we are in the ring, in the Nordschleife, the green hell. Isn't the interior a BMW? Oh, heck no, man. Don't... Why are you disrespecting my Volvo, buddy? I have an E60 interior too, but no. The E60 is in the garage, it's taken apart. I don't like it. I built it for a friend of mine. He doesn't want it anymore because he has a new kid and everything, can't play. So I am just finishing the electronics and we're gonna eventually sell it. The 2008 535i. And yes, the gauges also work and everything. The F10, M5, yeah. No, I like BMWs. I'm kidding, man. But I prefer Volvos. That is the truth. But I do like BMWs. Out of the German cars, BMWs are the only ones that I really like, other than Porsches. I'm not a big fan of Mercedes, and I'm not like a big fan of Audis. Not that I don't like the cars, it's not my taste. All right. And that's a lap. Not too bad, not too great. 6:22. My best lap here has been 6:08. So not too bad. Bro, love your dashboard. Did you get out of an old car or you purchased it? Both. I purchased it out of an old car, Ian. Are you using brake and clutch? Yes, I'm using brake and clutch. Unfortunately, my pedal camera is not in the right place, but yes, that's the clutch right now. And I need to find a way to put the camera, because before I had the Fanatec base, and the Fanatec had a place where I made it work, and I'll make it work here, but the pedal camera is not showing. And I do toe and heel also when I'm downshifting. How did I do it? You can find a tutorial on my channel if you want to check it out on my YouTube channel. At this point, I don't even care, because TikTok is not showing my live stream anymore, and they did not accept my appeal, so eventually I might even stop live streaming on TikTok, so you guys will forgive me if I do that. But I am on YouTube every single day. My YouTube is the same as here. You can find all the links in my bio. If you click here on my profile, somewhere over here, I think that's where the little thing is. Just subscribe, just follow there and check it out. Well, guys, that is it. I gotta work. I am commuting to my home office, and I just got to the office, which is here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me and being my passengers in this amazing journey. I love having you guys here. Love answering questions. I live stream every Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I play American Truck Simulator. I know I'm not on American right now, but I was. Trust me, I was playing American Truck Simulator. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays I play Euro Truck Simulator. And then weekends I play BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, right here where we are, and other things. We're currently driving the Honda Civic Type R. I don't know if you can read it. Too small. Yeah, so we're driving the Type R, which is a right-hand side car that already, answers one of the questions. What do you do if it's a right side car? Nothing. You don't see where the gauge cluster is. Yeah, well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next live stream tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, up until 10 a.m. Double tap to like before you go. Don't forget to subscribe so you can find my channel again in the future. And I will see you on the next one.